Hi there, welcome back to Mojo Handicrafts, and today's topic is of learning chalk paint and texture paste. So first let me show you, this is my area where I'm going to work, and I love to show my area, and I also love to keep my green tea along with me, and don't forget that I enjoy listening to music while working. So first we will do with chalk paint. Chalk paint does not mean that you need chalk for making the paint. So let's see what all things are needed. We need plaster of Paris, and we need acrylic paint and some water. The correct ratio is plaster of Paris you need 1 tablespoon and acrylic paint you need 2 tablespoons, and half tablespoon you need water. But I am not using this way. I have just taken 1 tablespoon of plaster of Paris, and 1 tablespoon I'm adding acrylic paint. And I suggest you do the same way first. Mix it properly, thoroughly mix it, and see the texture first, because for me the second tablespoon of acrylic paint was not needed. I did not add. And water, if you can avoid, that is the best thing. After doing so many research and trials with all these recipes which I found in net and Google and my friends suggested, finally I came to the conclusion that this is the perfect recipe. 1 tablespoon of POP and 1 tablespoon of acrylic paint. If your paint is little dry, then you can add 2 tablespoons, otherwise 1 will be sufficient. So my paint is ready, and chalk paint basically gives a matte finish. So I am really in love with this texture. So now I'll just try it on my containers. These containers you are seeing is already white. So that is not the paint I've used. It is primer. I have used gesso on that. And on top of gesso is a primer. On top of that I'm using chalk paint. So let's see how it looks. It will give a very fine finish. I was very happy with the outcome. So you can try first. And why I'm asking you to avoid water, because in homemade chalk paints the water gets separated from the paint. So if you can avoid water, please avoid water, otherwise just put 1 or 2 drops of water. So I've just kept it for drying. Now let me try on glass bottle also. I think it is giving a very, very fine finish. You can see that even one coating is so thick that I don't think you need a second coating. See, it's become quite almost opaque. It's not transparent at all. Otherwise, normally when you use paint, you have to do 2 coatings. See, it is so perfect. This paint can be used on any surface. You can use it on glass, on tin, on plastic, cardboard, wood, etc. So now let's start with texture paste. Texture paste, you need, the ratio is equal amount, 2:2. I have taken 1 tablespoon of plaster of Paris and 1 tablespoon of Fevicol. Nothing else is required. No need to add water. Only this much is needed. Plaster of Paris and Fevicol. 2:2 is the ratio, basically half. But I didn't use 2 because I just wanted to try it first with this ratio. So I have taken 1 tablespoon of plaster of Paris and 1 tablespoon of Fevicol. But to be very honest, I have added few drops of white acrylic paint also. And your paste should be in the consistency of water drop, how you saw just now. So let's try on this. I have stuck my stencil on canvas, and now slowly I will be spreading my texture paste. Believe me, this was such a wonderful feeling of making your own texture paste and then applying it nicely on the area which you need for your project. It came out really very well. I'm making a video of this project also. You can have a look after you finish this, then you can try that also. See, this is the final look after it dries. So I hope you enjoyed it and you will give it a try. Do let me know and subscribe to my channel. Stay at home, stay safe, enjoy. Bye bye. Take care.